Thanks for enjoying our commercial messages there. Of course, shout out once again to our sponsors, TT Esports, who are helping bring you this Highlander Invitational #2 right here on teamfortress.tv. I'm still Admirable, he's still HiGPS, and we still got Suyooo on the stream. We are here for the upper bracket final. It is going to be Chessclub versus Highpander on Viaduct. Before we even talk about that, let me continue to tirelessly promote ETFTL Season 7 of Highlander. The sign-ups are open right now, closing in a matter of days. If you're on the fence, if you're thinking about it, if you're unsure, I want you to watch these excellent games throughout the rest of the day. Get inspired, get hyped, and get involved. I know there's a lot of people recently being brought into Highlander by the excellent Highlander Open. We've had the Great Nations Cup over the summer in GPS. Has there ever been a better time to play Highlander?
No. People are getting better, and the Highlander scene is just evolving, and it's just what was impressive before is just mediocre now. So it's definitely cool to see really good players playing Highlander and not just scampering off to do sixes and leaving the scene for good.
Yeah, that's one thing I've actually, maybe I've just become more aware since I played Highlander in recent seasons, but I keep seeing these Highlander players popping up in high level sixes as well. It's not just that sort of one-way street where you see high level sixes players doing well in Highlander. I've actually started to see the opposite, like people who've made their name in Highlander coming into sixes and doing well. Maybe Furbo was one of the first people to make that transition, but I'm playing in the Prem with Framello, prime example. But even in the lower divisions, Div 1, Div 2, Div 3, I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces from Highlander starting to make a name for themselves. So I definitely don't think it's exclusive. You get this sort of strange attitude that Highlander's garbage, and probably the Twitch chat's going to erupt and say, Highlander is garbage, man. What are you talking about? But I think both game modes are excellent. Warhurry would agree with me. He loves pyros.
Well, yeah. I said this ages ago, but I think at one point we're gonna reach. If not, we haven't reached that point. Let's say you have just exclusive Highlander players, right? That just play Highlander. They don't play sixes, and they're just really, really good from playing all the Highlander. If you took the Prem sixes players and put them in the Highlander team, the best sixes players, and put them up against the best Highlander players, they wouldn't be able to beat them. But we've yet to see that because a lot of players that play Highlander also play sixes, so they have have both of best of both worlds kind of. So it's kind of hard to make that argument. But yeah, sixes.
We should have some sort of mini Olympics Highlander players versus sixes players, all the different game modes. You've got 6v6 Highlander, 4v4 Ulti-Duo, MGE, and you can win medals for your country, if you're Highlander country or sixes country, or you're stuck in between in the horrible no man's land. You're so unsure.
I really hope that at some point someone's gonna make a Dota mod for MVM. So it's both teams have robots on their sides, and you get money and you upgrade, and towers are sentries and minions are the other dudes. That'd be cool. Make Dota go out of business.
Have you played the robot game mode? I'm ashamed to say I have yet to play those beta maps that Valve released. Oh, I mean what's the robot destruction? It's the maps that Valve released as beta maps.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think I play that.
We're not real TF2 players. I'm sorry if you're just tuning in here. The show's over. We're just in our little competitive bubble.
Probably the thing I'm worst at in all TF2 is when you reflect rockets back and forth as a pyro. It's just so alien to me playing pyro and reflecting and stuff. I'm used to dodging rockets, not sending them back.
Well, it's you play sniper, right?
Yeah.
You right click a lot. You gotta scope.
Yeah.
So every time you see a rocket coming,
I want to scope on this thing.
You scope, okay? Don't think in terms of air blast. Just think, oh yeah, there's a rocket. I want to headshot it at close range. Zoom.
Yeah, that's one thing I've heard also, people who play a lot of classes, they're either one or the other. Either they're really good with the ambassador and getting headshots, that's no scope headshots, or they're bad at the ambassador like me. I'm terrible with the ambassador, but I'm really good with the rifle. And people that's just completely opposite. Really good with the ambassador and terrible with the rifle. It's just like some people good with the
They have
scopes.
their preferred range.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm going to put you to the test right now. Obviously, we've seen Highpander. Maybe we don't want to talk about their roster so much, but illuminate the people here about the Tourettes Chess Club.
oh, let's see. Who's their soldier for Chessclub? Gotta see if he's using the correct name here as I pull him up, because it's Ubers. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be the other guy. I was hoping it was going to be T. Because, you know, it's always T time when he bombs the medic. He's probably one of the best specific medic bombing soldiers that I know. His timing is just so good. But of course, Atomic is a good scout. And Breakfast Junior that we talked about before.
You got Quintos as well, who definitely favors the caber plays at times as well. He's got some great air control.
I almost forgot about that. How could I do that? That's just like, it's so amazing. Some of the caber plays he gets. And also, of course, Tracker. Best sniper name I've ever heard. So if you wanna enter the sniper scene and like pick something cool, not something stupid like me, it's too late to change.
You've already got your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I got
whole
like
brand.
everything. I got my branding and my deals and everything, and like.
You know, I'm sitting on the toilet, man. I'm watching YouTube on my phone, and I get an advert for HiGPS. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
You're a household name in TF2 now, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna see Kazul here as well. He's often
Kazul.
infuriating to play against with that Spicicle revolver play.
Yeah, he's just so good with the revolver, because a lot of times, like, as a spy, I used to play a lot of spy before too, when I had like really good revolver aim. And the thing is, like, sometimes it's just quicker to shoot them with the revolver 3 times than it is to stab them. And Kazuli's just like that. He's like, I'm not even gonna, like, he's like a lazy spy. He's like, I don't want to go over there and stab him. I'll just stay here and shoot him. And then he does it, and it's like exact same effect.
I noticed in the warm up as well that Quintosh is in fact running the sticky jumper. Do you think that's just for practice, or is he going to be rolling out with the intent of assassinating somebody with that Ulupul caber?
It is a big risk, though. Like, we have the last air blaster.
So
if he runs into him, he's not going to be able to do anything. If only he was sober, he would have been able to throw it.
You can't air blast a caber to the face, though.
Yeah, imagine if you could do that. Like, if you air blast, you hit yourself, kind of like the bus smasher.
Stop hitting yourself, man.
Yeah. Pyro's become like the biggest bullies in the game.
Oh, he was the biggest bully last map when Steve dismantled stacked. Not stacked.
I mean, not stacked. Yeah. Steve is just really darn good. So, I think, I mean, how do you focus a Pyro? You gotta send your heavy after him. It's like your only choice, really. Anything else, he just stops. Yeah, sentries maybe. Sentries pretty good, but it's hard to throw a sentry at a Pyro.
Oh, a cheeky fake ready.
Yeah,
they pretended to ready up and then they stopped them, or everybody's back DMing again. I got to give a shout out to Kakaltu as well, who was instrumental in organising this tournament, but he's currently incapacitated in bed, guys. He just came out of hospital a day or two ago, so send your love to Kakaltu on chat. I want to see hearts flooding Twitch chat right now, because without him, we probably wouldn't be watching this today.
We have gone live. I am watching Quintosh, tagged up as Maksamagar, Russian name. And he's actually first on the middle point there, beating Hildoreth to the punch there. So now we just have some demo spam here. Hildoreth taking the majority of the damage as the rest of the team just comes up. And Atomic being the first casualty of the game. As we didn't really ready up. That was just kidding. We were just kidding, weren't we?
Oh,
they
I
were
think
at least.
This is live, surely. I'm so confused right now. It is. It isn't. It is.
No, because the point would have been open by now. So.
Oh, our please being called in the chat as I read up real quick. So yeah, definitely not live right now. But I do notice that throughout the warm up and even in that fake start, Kritzkrieg is being run by the Chessclub medic sprayer.
Yeah, exactly. Which means they're going to have to make a big play early on, while Kisakala kind of needs to hold back and survive. So, let's see what happens. Fromlo gets a kill on the gun in the first round, not the biggest of picks. Their soldier lands on a soldier. We have both soldiers down for both teams, actually. mirrored at this point in time. Neither team has an advantage here. Yunin goes down, Kazul goes
Look
down.
at Grandjabov. He's circling around here, he's on the cliff, he's poised above Sprayer, but they seem to be looking for that spy, and they know they haven't dealt with him.
Getting tracker.
Oh, runs into the stickies of Quintosh. Kritzkrieg in effect here. I'm sure Grandjabov would have spotted that one as well. So Highpander having to play a little bit cagily. And the crits gets forced actually. But they popped off. They've dropped their Demo Man as well as Mello gets 2, kills Banana Man, then Quintosh. Sorry, not Banana Man. B4, N4, N4, M4, N.
Yeah.
That's right.
Foreigner. Yeah, Scissors in the front here. Taking the cliff. He's going to be air blasting people down all day. Except he's just going to run right into the heavy and get completely mauled by Steve. Not the best positioning choice there. Looks like they're holding fairly far back here with the Kritzkrieg, and the Uber is about to come in. Yeah, here he comes from Kissakala, just popping in on pretty much nothing. Gilman in the air here. Hildreth looking to get Sprayer, and he goes down. And Hildreth dies as well, and they lose their heavy in the process too. So big number advantage here for Highpander in the blue. And cap that point, watching Yangpai destroy Ubers here, and gets a free frag on Tracker as well. Just using the mop, which is the scattergun, and just cleaning up the mess. So
this is a good opportunity here for Chessclub to push. You know, they're not in control of the point. They spawn significantly faster than their opponents, and there's no overcharge up yet for either team. So you know, there's no real risk of overcoming. But as I say that, Kazul's gone in and gotten the stab onto Kissakala. Medic down right now for Highpander, and they are starting to back out ever so slowly because until that point is capped, they will spawn very late after their opponents have spawned. Hildreth is walking forward and kills Scissors. They have capped the point, but now it's 5 players down for Chessclub, and it is they who have the terrible spawns now. They need to consider taking up a slightly more defensive position. They're trying to do that, but they're getting caught in the transition as Steve Pander steamrolls forward. Crits gets popped off. Quintosh going huge there, keeping his medic alive, kills off Steve before the rest of his team swarm around Sprayer, and they managed to make that one work. And even though they popped the crits, they're not even going to be at that much of a disadvantage by the time Kissakala gets his Uber charge back up.
Yeah. Kissakala still running that Uber, crits still on Sprayer. And a very forward hold here by Chessclub. Soldier there, and yeah, as soon as the pressure comes on, they're going to back out of there, losing Ubers. So getting taken on by Yangpai. Have the sniper in the front. Now Tracker's on the raceback. Don't want to get stabbed anymore. But I don't think that's going to stop Grandchevelle. This is going to kill someone else. Yeah, kills the demo instead. And, yeah,
that's always the spot that people don't check. Just hiding in against that little wall, the alcove. Grandchevelle comes out with an important pick. And he's still alive, and he's circling around here. Sprayer is dropping down to get back into the safety of spawn as he sends his team forward for the force. So they're sacrificing a few players here in the knowledge that soon they will lose control of that cap point. They'll spawn faster and they'll have the charge up. So crucial that Sprayer stays alive. But now they're feeling like they want to go in and block. In fact, they're not even going to let them cap. Crits gets popped off.
Spy, though, gotta be careful. Gotta check your back. Oh.
Banana Man sees it. Oh, denied.
Yeah, denied. Excellent work there. And they kept the medical line. They're going to have a crits advantage. So let's see what Kissakala decides to do. If he's going to switch or just run big. Oh, he's on quick fix. All right, so he's going to play the catch-up game. So he's looking to jump with his classes maybe. Run faster with the scout. Let's see what they decide to do. Because I do think he might be able to catch up.
Steve!
What?
Oh, he just bomb rushed Quintosh there. Had him down at 20 health just with the shotgun. Came skipping through the door. And that created the space for the rest of his team to come through. And this is like the strength of quick fix in all the situations where your opponent doesn't have
Sprayer's actually run back. Okay, so he's gonna have full crits now, and they're gonna be up against the quick fix. But crits is really good against quick fix, but not when Hildreth gets Sprayer disconnected from his demo. And now they have the quick fix. Pop it immediately, and they're gonna look to recap this point here. But a very convincing first round so far from Breakfast and this team.
I think that was a really short-sighted play there by Chessclub. Like, there was only 10 seconds left on the clock, yet they thought, yeah, let's go in here with the crits, even though we're outnumbered and outpositioned. They really tried to gamble for no reason there, and now they're giving.
Like getting kissed there. Oh.
They're giving Highpander a chance to get back into this game that was really sealed up.
Oh, I would really like to see Sprayer use the Uber Saw Spy there. As a medic, I love spies because it basically means free Uber Saw. stabs when they're undisguised. I'm really sad they patched that ages ago, because I used to heal spies and just like use them for my own torment to fuel my Ubers.
That's my excuse for healing spies too, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like an actual excuse? Alright, well, fine. Looks like Chessclub is taking the first point here. Looking at the points, slightly favoring the guys who won, but fairly even. Tracker and Fromlo not doing as well as, you know, most snipers do on this map, because they do get killed immediately as soon as they start to do well, like instant response. We have Quick Fix on Kisakala, Kritzkrieg on Sprayer, so this is going to be an interesting mid-fight here. Oh, except... Oh, well, Ubers did get Kisakala right off the bat.
Granger Bob's coming in on Sprayer right now, gets the stab. Scissors is going to kill him off, but it's too late.
Neither team has a medic now, so they kind of just have to make do with what they have. It looks like Chessclub is slightly more comfortable pushing without heals. Just taking more damage, and they do get the point first. Some hero blasting shenanigans here out of Scissors.
Oh! Quick Fix still being run here.
Yeah.
By Kisakala. They're trying to come in. They're getting pressured from on high by Ubers. But Kisakala has managed to survive so far.
Granger Bob, it doesn't matter if you wear the Razorback or not, you die to the Spy anyway. And then he gets taken out by Atomic, actually dominating the Spy, so I guess Atomic playing a bit of a pyro role here. Spy cleanup, Highpander coming in, looking to cap this point. Getting into position. Oh, headshot on Quintosh there from Fromlo. He goes down, and a lot of players dead for Chessclub. Let's see what Kisakala decides to do. They have a Quick Fix, but how do you use it? Like, how do you use the Quick Fix to extend your advantage?
I would just sit back defensively. It's a dangerous game maybe to play against Kritzkrieg. Maybe if you see their medic is like overcommitted before he has charge, go for it. But other than that, like even if you have advantage here on Viaduct, if you just let your advantage run away, you're still running the clock down, and that's like you getting closer to a win. So I mean, it's sort of, it might seem counterintuitive to give up your Uber advantage, but I think it's a pretty effective strategy on CoF maps. Like, just trade your Uber advantage for time on the clock.
Exactly. And you want to waste your opponent's time, and you can absolutely do that with the Quick Fix with the faster heal. And it also builds incredibly fast. But Kisakala did go down there from a backstab from Kazul. Sprayer is about to hit that 100% crits. Where's his demo? Just going up with him. Now let's take a look at the enemy positioning. If they're in a spot where they can get absolutely destroyed by his crits. Wow, Quintos jumping really far ahead there. They don't even have the point. Let's see, is there... Oh, there's a small cluster though of blue guys. They can definitely do this if they position it correctly. This could be scary for Highpander with Kritzkrieg ready.
I might see a suicide wave here from Highpander taking advantage of those fast spots. They're actually coming out. The crits has spotted them, and big damage getting pumped out here, but it is in fact Chessclub who've lost all but 2 players, somehow getting terribly overcommitted there. Hildeth survived the crit that had his name written all over it. Came in and just pumped out an incredible amount of damage that his team were able to clean up on, pushing from 2 or 3 doors there at once. And I'm sure Chessclub are sitting there scratching their heads wondering how did that go wrong. Uh-oh, look at Granger Bob though.
Oh, he's on the medic. Oh, he gets 1 Uber saw. Second 50% Uber. Nom nom nom, says Sprayer. Thank you for that. And now he's gonna have a, well, Kisakala is now back on regular Uber. So I guess Kisakala just really wants to always be ahead. He does whatever it takes to be ahead in the Uber game. But it's going to be Uber versus Kritzkrieg, and they need to hit perfect sticks, and with the reaction time from these kind of players, it's going to be pretty much next to impossible. Yeah, here comes the crits, and the regular Uber not going to be able to do anything with these invulnerable players. Spray gets beaten up. Play some sticks from Hildreth. Tracker gets a headshot on Fromlo. A lot of exchange going down here.
Oh,
are dead.
I feel that was a really nice play from Highpander to, you know, play that rock, paper, scissors game between the mediguns. They were showing that they had the Quick Fix earlier, then they switched up to Uber and really were able to catch out the Kritzkrieg Chessclub players before they were able to pop it off, but they ended up overcommitted themselves and getting swarmed, and with the faster spawns, that's never a good idea.
Also, a Sprayer is on the Quick Fix, looking to get the Uber before Kisakala does. It's not going to be as an effective Uber, but it's an Uber nonetheless. But they need to get some proper positioning here. Already Quintosh here, really sticky jumping all over the place. All going down. Fromlo with a headshot on Quintosh there. No demo. Demo is just such an important class here, and Hildreth stays alive. It's going to be a huge deal here. Oh, he's caught out the other guy. Oh, he's being pressured by the NG. And Banana Man, I'm sorry, before, no, we're just going to call him Banana Man. He takes him out. And the Scout for good measure with a nice 6 health. That's what I mean.
Carmelo's got vision here of the heavy and medic for a while. Ground above them behind! The stab doesn't connect as Sprayer turns around just in the nick of time there. And the quick fix is being popped off defensively here anyway to give you that quick 300% boost. Quintos is going to jump forward, bring Sprayer with him a little bit. He doesn't actually get any frags, dies to hell with stickies, and now with no Demo Man here, this is going to make the push that is inevitable from Highpander that little bit easier. Breakfast Jr.'s way far forward here as his team are dying all around him. Sprayers call him to get back. He's starting to back off now. They need to buy time for their Demo Man to respawn. They can afford to lose the point. There's still 30 seconds left on their clock, but Granger Bob's coming in on behind onto Sprayer, finishes him off with the revolver, and Breakfast Jr. dies as well. I feel they really outstayed their welcome there, HiGPS.
Yeah, they did. Looking at Atomic now is going to pick off Fromolo with free kill. No sniper is always nice. He's on the its own battlements, I think. No, he's on the blue side actually. So
Granger Bob on the respawn. Sitting in there, kills off Sprayer, and that is crucial. That's just gifted his team the win here in the first round.
Yeah, Ubers did get a force
second round,
call. But is it going to matter at this point? Doesn't look like Chessclub has anyone left to actually cap the point here as the Pyro just blasts everybody off the point. And there you go. Highpander not out of this game, taking one round.
We'll play Granger Bob. That was the second. So it's first to 3 TFTL rules, I'm assuming. So still plenty to be played here on Pro Viaduct in this upper bracket final of the Highlander Invitational number 2, powered by TT Esports. Zub's gonna bomb in deep. Oh, pumping out the damage, kills off the Demoman Quintosh, and causes a lot of people to turn around. Sprayer will go down as well. Granger Bob's dealing with Tracker up on the cliff. But meanwhile, Atomic and Ubers are busting the flank over. Ubers actually jumps back to China there to help the rest of his team, but somehow they've managed to hold on to things despite that fairly impressive opening play from Zub and co on Highpander.
Crit Screed coming up for Sprayer. Kizakala still in the regular Uber, so we're going to have that that difference there in Uber charges. It seems like Sprayer is a lot more comfortable. I don't think we've seen Kizakala run crits this entire game so far. Crits, of course, leaves you vulnerable. And, oh! Granger Bob, another stab on Sprayer. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. And as I speak of Kizakala never going crits, he goes crits. Caster's Curse.
Bermelo's reappeared. Dome Scissors from China, or from the cliff, and now drops down just underneath China. Another headshot onto Atomic this time. And it's crits versus crits here as the respawn comes in on the Chessclub side, but significant advantage there for Kizakala. Breakfast Jr. running away with those fists of steel, trying his best to survive. He might be able to surprise out. Stops to eat a sandwich, in fact. It is lunchtime here on Viaduct. Tracker is respawned, he's up top, taking a shot from China there, but there's nothing that Chessclub can do to contest the point right now. Benji Bob's coming in behind Breakfast JR. He's been spotted though. This call of spy has been heard. Benji Bob's juking into last, so he's going to run into Banana Man and he's been shut down. Meanwhile, the rest of his team are sitting very defensively where the crits comes out. Zoom picking up a frag onto Kazul, and Breakfast Jr. stealing Hildred's crit sticky frags. But he does get scissors eventually, but that crit screed was fairly effectively used. But meanwhile, you've had Sprayer sitting in spawn building one of his own, so now we're going to see perhaps Highpander get a taste of their own menace in HiGPS.
Yeah, fight crits with crits, fight fire with fire. Of course that says that you have to pop it, and okay. Crit Screeg, fighting Crit Screeg in an uphill battle is not recommended, as everybody just dies if Hildreth is on the top of that hill. That's probably why they call him Hildreth. Anyway. Kizakala is almost at a full crits again, so they're just chaining the crits here back to back. It's always a very risky just stay and spawn and build like this because you kind of need your medic out in the field, and they're banking way too much on this crit streak working for them, and if it doesn't, well, their entire attack fails. So they're not really standing on a lot of legs, I feel. They like kind of just very uber oriented. Now Kizakala is really far back. He has the last air blaster pyro around him, so well protected, and they're just gonna pretty much counteract whatever the other guys are doing. Survive their crits, and then counter crits is what they're going to do. And when they're on the point, they're probably going to go out with the... Oh, didn't even need the crits. We might need it now, though.
Oh, dominant deathmatch coming out here from Highpander as they seem to be slaying all and sundry, coming towards the point, and despite Sprayer having that crits, they haven't committed to a push here. Steve Pander's in onto the medic though, but Sprayer refuses to pop. He's going to hold on here despite being set alight. From Mellow Peaks from the right, they're coming in from the flank with the crits. Hildreth has got their number. Oh, gets medic and demo, or only credit for the medic in fact, but demo went down as well. No, he's still alive. What am I talking about? Quintosh is still in the failure HiGPS. I'm losing my mind.
Well, that was some crazy crit shenanigans there. Both medics still running the crits, Craig. Spray just respawning. Oh, but the caber, the double caber kill from Quintosh, getting the NG and the medic. Quintosh, he's had enough of this. Bringing out the caber. It's been a crazy long deathmatch on the middle point here. It's been taking a while here. Finally, Chessclub is able to take it. Will they be able to hold it though? That's the question. They do have a huge Uber advantage here, and Kisakala is on the quick fix, I believe. Yes, that he is. Building quick fix in spawn. Fun fact, quick fix builds at the same rate regardless of what you do, right? Doesn't it? I feel like I, as the unlock master, should know this, and I think that's the case.
It is absolutely true.
But you do get more points, so I guess we're playing for points. Zubair trying to go for a bomb on the mobile sentry. That is Breakfast Jr. Does not work out. Laser beams coming out. Tracker with a headshot. There we go. They're still holding on. Kisakala is about to have full quick fix. Don't think that was a wise idea to spend all that time out of the fight just to get that quick fix. It might not work for them, but we will see. They need to really bank on this, which means they have to take a lot of damage without dying. It's like the key thing with the quick fix.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's sort of a misuse of the quick fix to sit back and spawn and build it, because it's most effective in the situations where Uber isn't available yet. But Scissors is going to step in and get the force with his flamethrower, but the rest of his team
for the bomb. He wants the medic dead. Sprayer stays alive though, and here comes the counter crit on Quintosh.
Quintosh doesn't realize they're all above him and behind him. He needs to turn around and kill Hildreth or Zoo. He doesn't realize in time that the action must be too hectic on their Mumbo, and that was a very dominant round right there from Highpander, making it 2-1. Match point for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jinx.
Oh, jinx. Wow, look at the domination list. Once again, the only one that doesn't dominate anyone on Highpander is Kisakala. It's why I don't understand. It's like the same game again in terms of domination. Kisakala now on the quick fix. Sprayer had enough of this quick fix and Kritzkrieg not working. He's going on the regular stock minigun, and that is going to work out for them. I think usually that's what we see. Oh, losing their heavy pretty early though. That's going to hurt their damage there. However, Hildreth didn't go down as well. Oh yeah, that was Kazul. I thought that was the other spy. Never mind.
Yeah, the Demo Man, usually the class that is critical to that very first engagement on middle. You really need his damage to open up the point for your players to get across. The quick fix has been popped off here defensively by Kisakala as they back out, but they may be expecting crits here from a Chessclub side that have been running crits fairly consistently, but it is in fact Medigun this time, and if the spies are paying attention, that information should be available to them. But Sprayer's just hiding in the corner here. He tries to walk forward and spam, but
earshot reflect from Scissors onto Zoob. Sit down is what he said, and they're gonna go Uber onto this point, buying themselves more time. Gotta be careful though, because Fromable is watching. Oh, misses the shot on the demo, and then gets counter sniped by Tracker there, leaving it fairly low health. And he throws the self over Beauty Mark. The reskin for Girardi doesn't hit anyone though. Zoob coming in. Figures out that maybe rock jumping onto a pyro that knows how to air blast, earshot air blast. What do you call that? An earshot.
Blast shot.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, look at Quintosh. He's so far up here. He's doing a lot of damage. Oh, then
quick fix has been popped out prematurely here, but just as I say that, Highpander are going to cap the point. Quintosh, Breakfast Jr. and Banana Man will be thankful that they're going to get a slightly faster spawn. And now, with 75% charge, it seems like Sprayer is starting to move forward. They're going to go right hand side on that red perspective. Headshot from Tracker there onto the heavy. They could just push off that alone. Big damage. Poke tagged again for 150. Duke jumps in. HiGPS Jr. with the track, and he's gonna manage to clean him up, but then in from the flank, and the Union comes running in with the shotgun. The construction man turns out to be a serial killer.
Yeah, Chessclub is the only one that survives that 86% quick fix. That's, Chessclub is gonna go and just recap this point. Heavy having a snack on the point. Lunchtime again. Oh, there's a full quick fix Chessclub already.
They're getting frustrated. It's gonna be crits here from Sprayer on the respawn.
Yeah, well, he needs to catch up. Let's see what they decide to do. They're gonna back off the cliff here. Soldier coming around the side here. Doesn't get the force out of Chessclub. He stays alive. And has that quick fix still. Well, the crits from Sprayer is still building. 80%, and it's gonna have it fairly soon.
Quintosh is punishing the near man.
Backstab.
Oh.
Ninja Bob.
That's when they thought things were going well.
Yeah.
60 seconds left on the red clock here. Or Chessclub. Highpander trying to get their clock activated again. Will just get the cap there. And it starts ticking down, but there's at least a minute in it. Oh, that rhymes. And we could see Highpander losing this round, taking it to a 2-2. I've got my fingers crossed. I want to see a dramatic finish. Oh, Chessclub's gone down. My dreams are coming true here, HiGPS.
Oh, well, they have a lot of cap time, and Kritzkrieg building still. They will have the Kritzkrieg ready, but not their heavy, because Fromolo just shot him in the head, so he went down. So no heavy for the defenders. The team having
Ninja Bob's behind enemy lines. He sees the medic. He's only got 37 health himself. Scissors has reappeared. He's on spy patrols. Here's the decode. Spots Ninja Bob up top. Maybe shoots a shotgun shell in his direction.
Oh, here comes Quintosh with the crits.
Here comes Ninja Bob. Oh, gets the medic. Crits denied. One shot comes off, and Quintosh does get Hildreth with it, which is pretty decent in itself. Only 15 seconds left on the clock. Just then, though, Highpander retake control, but still, they have to endure this for another 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Like, I gloriously turned around my camera to watch Quintosh, and then suddenly the crit stops. Turn around, the medic was dead.
I got your back.
Sprayer is checking his back a lot more, I have to say. Chessclub has that 100% quick fix ready to go. Seems to be working fairly well, even though crits is supposed to like counter quick fix, but seems to be working fairly well for him regardless. Comes to Pop, pulls away Breakfast Jr., he goes down. I saw Kazul behind them. Didn't get the kill though. Currently overtime. This is gonna be, well, all Chessclub has to do now is just cap and they win the round, pretty much.
Yeah, this is all or nothing for this round at least. For Highpander, they have to commit body, so that point, as soon as that cap comes in, the round will end.
Yeah, so let's see what kind of defense they're gonna muster here. Still just running regular mini sentries, you don't really have much choice really, because that's the most viable for Engineer. So we have Breakfast here. Oh, Breakfast Jr. is in front, a bit disconnected here, taking a lot of damage. And then he gets taken out, that's unfortunate. Oh, the spy is on Sprayer! Grenjalov using his revolver skills, 3 shots is all it takes to kill a medic in glance. Every single one, then gets taken out by the demo man. And numbers for Chessclub is fairly low. Having the number advantage here, but maybe Kazulu will be able to do something about that. Nope, he dies.
Sprayer making a smart decision here. He knows there's only 30-40 seconds left, so he's not going to go for quick fix or for crits. He's going to go quick fix and make sure that his heals match that of Chessclub. So now they have the same heal rate and also the superior spawns. They've got only 15 seconds to make it onto the point though, and Zub is standing on cliff spamming rockets and he kills the medic, and that's really going to make this push even harder. Chessclub backs off, just pops off that quick fix charge.
Wow.
Oh, how did Highpander do it? Incredible. They really...
currently overtime. It's not over until the lady says it's over. They got a sniper on the point. He gets taken out. Is there anyone left? No, it's sir. There you go. Highpander.
I think Highpander had a great read there on what exactly Chessclub were trying to do to end the round. Like that, when they pushed fast from the right on the Pander, just flanked them, instant maneuver there, caught them, blindsided them beautifully, killed off their flank, then killed off the combo. And a well-deserved win, I think, taking that one 3-1.
So if we're looking at the logs here, if you were to guess before looking at the logs, who do you think top fragged this game?
Top fragged, maybe be Hildreth or...
Yeah, exactly. Hildreth, 32 kills. Next in line was Tracker from the other team with 31 as a sniper on From Low with a lousy 29. So it's pretty darn close at the top there. Heavies were close, Pyros were close. Spies were very different though. Kazul did not perform as well as Granjabob did. 29 kills for Granjabob and 17 for Kazul, so Granjabob got a lot more kills.
Yeah, both the men doing a lot of damage there. Well played by them, but look at Zub.
Oh yeah, actually,
a soldier masterclass.
Clintosh did actually do more damage, he just didn't get the kills. That might have something to do with the quick fix being used so much by Kisakala this game, just keeping those guys alive and just soaking up all that damage.
Yeah, looking at the deaths, that would add up all right for me. But yeah, Granjabob as well seemed to be much more prolific than Kazul. Great timing and coordination yet again from Highpander. I can see why they're the #1 seed, and they just dispatched #2 seed Chessclub there fairly convincingly. We're unsure what game we're going to go and look at next. No, we're not, because now we're into the stage of the tournament where there are no more clashes. It's just one game followed by another. We just saw the upper bracket final go to Highpander, so that means Chessclub are going to be waiting for the winner of Voodoo versus Premtech, and they're going to be playing my favorite TF2 map of all time. It's CP Steel. That's coming up in the lower bracket, round 3, momentarily. I think
we're doing Steel? Are we doing Steel?
Yeah.
I love Steel, especially when the defending sniper goes Huntsman. That makes me really happy.
You think we should go to a quick break here whilst we collect our thoughts?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Suyooo baby, show me some more TT esports love.